Welcome everyone to a brand new video. Today we've got some boxes courtesy of my good friend Tatiana over in the Russian Federation. And these boxes have been waiting around here for a couple of weeks for me to open. There's some car models that I'm very excited about, very delighted to be able to show you, and I cannot wait to get inside here and see what's what. If you have not seen my documentary on the Wendax and the Staunau, please go watch that, maybe even before this video, because it will be relevant later on. Kind of a newish channel, but I mean, I've been around YouTube for a couple of years, but as I try to grow my channel, and I'm always wanting to be thankful of those who are subscribing and watching my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe thing down there somewhere, and that way you can get updates on any of the new videos that I do, which I upload on a regularly irregular basis. If you have watched my videos before, you know the drill. I buy models. I buy like usually 143 scale, sometimes 118 scale models. I open the box, we have a laugh, and then I go outside onto my wonderful balcony and do some B-roll footage and that's exactly what I'm going to do today with these. Just in case I get a little hungry while I'm doing that, I brought some food along. Okay, there's a flap right here that I'm going in underneath Neuta Pachen, whatever it says there. We have white foam this time. Well, the foam color is like always a thing with me. It's always like a different color. And here it is. I see bubble wrap. So what kind of model actually is this? I don't even remember what this is. And open up our little bubble wrap, and hopefully the model isn't broken, because there'd be nothing more tragic and heartbreaking than like opening up a model and seeing it completely destroyed inside the box. And it appears to be a BOS model, which is a totally unnecessary acronym for Best of Show. You just call it Best of Show, it'll be fine with me. And they're not Russian made exactly, they're European made, they're probably Chinese made, but you know, you get the picture. They're basically European models, and they're usually very interesting cars and very well done. And this one, please stand by. And I can see what it is, but this is an interesting car that I have not actually yet done any history on in any of my videos just yet. And the smell of the food. I can't wait to unbox the food as well. This is a car I have not actually really done anything on yet, but I'm sure I will soon, because it sort of fits in with the other cars that I'm doing. This is the Gutbrod Superior, which is 1953 Gutbrod Superior. And that is a car that probably most of you have never heard of before, although if you've subscribed to this channel, maybe you're the type of person who has. I don't know. Let me know if you have. But basically an obscure German make of car that, surprise of surprises, was the first ever production car ever made to have Bosch fuel injection. I kid you not. That's what this car is famous for. This is the first car with fuel injection way back in 1953 West Germany. And the engine is a two-stroke, so like maybe 650cc or something like that. And I think it's an in-house built engine as well. The materials that BOS models are made of, I think, are usually plastic, but I'll have to take it completely out of here, and they're very well detailed. Like sometimes I think maybe a little over detailed for the scale, which is 43 obviously. And anyway, the car being the first attempt at fuel injection, you know what happens to those who are first at any new technology. Yeah, it didn't really work out very well. But it is a unique and interesting thing to have happened, and a very unique car that you almost can't even find the automobile itself, you can't find them anymore. The model is also kind of rare. Like, I mean, if you go search for them on possibly Amazon, but I look on eBay, there's maybe one or two of them available at any given time, and I don't remember the price, maybe $100 or something like that, 100 euros, which is not the same thing, but almost. That's what this was. So this idea was just to fit in with the theme that I'm currently doing now, which is like 1950s German cars, especially two-strokes. So I always like that. So I'm going to put that right there, I'm going to get into here to have some. Ooh. You know, I know people say that this food is like really unhealthy, but it tastes wonderful. There's a slight hint of salt. They're so addictive. Like, what do they put on them? Cocaine? Next package is this box right here, which comes all the way from Italia. Poste Italiane. And I have been to Italy. It is a very beautiful country, although at the time I was there, it was overrun with many of these unusual creatures that have since disappeared from the face of the earth. They are known as tourists, and I was one too once. Back in the good old days when you could actually go and see the world. You could visit other countries and meet other people and eat other food and okay, I forgot that I've hurt my finger this morning, and I never put a bandage on it either. I totally stabbed myself with this penknife, and I'm like treating my finger really harshly as if I didn't like lose a liter of blood this morning. So this model is made by a company that I'm very fond of called AutoCult, which of course does not sound the slightest bit creepy, because why would it? There's nothing wrong with cults, nothing else in the box. One day I went to AutoCult's website, as I often do, and I saw that they were making a scale model of the car. I was so excited that I promptly waited 2 months before ordering one, because I didn't want to order it and have the box sit around in my apartment and get forgotten about. So I didn't delay that much, and then I finally ordered it, and I honestly think I'm going to order a second one, and I haven't looked at it yet. No spoilers. Nobody knows if there are any survivors left of this car. It is the one, the only. No one's going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. I found it. There's an actual model of the Staunau. Can you believe that? I can't either. Well, sort of I can, because it's right here in my hand. But this car has been a fascination for me, because trying to find information on it is like going on a treasure hunt. And somebody really did a good job hiding the treasure. This video, when I use the keyword Staunau, like one person in all of humanity will search for that on YouTube's search website, and it'll probably be me. And so I don't even know why I've decided to completely make it my life's mission to research a car that nobody's heard of, but maybe it's just because I enjoy the challenge of trying to find information on it, which I kind of have to admit I do. There are so few pictures of the Staunau anywhere that even the photograph inside the box that they use, because they do this little montage, is like a photograph that is kind of one of the well-known photographs online that even I used. So it's just, there's just no material on this car. Here is the Staunau K400, which is a very, very handsome and interesting looking car that is a small car, and it is like kind of American style. That was the whole idea behind the design. This guy like wanted his name on a luxury car, and he hired somebody who worked in the aircraft industry and who, I have a feeling, saw a Saab drive through town or something and tried to almost copy the Saab 9.2. It looks very similar to that. And even the engine, at least on the K750, was the same exact size engine and everything. And yet, the Saab became one of the best known cars ever and lasted for 60 some odd years. And this Staunau is neither here nor there. It's just how it goes, I guess, right? But yes, I'm very, very happy with that, in fact. I really like that quite a lot. Now I need to find, oh yes, my screwdrivers, which I've just sort of like left right here to take the little screws that hold them down, and so that I can take them out and display them outside. Thank you for joining me in this little video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please, if you haven't done that yet, hit the subscribe button and, thumbs up, like, or whatever it's called. Do the thing, and I hope to see you again in another video. And until then, have a wonderful day, and take care. Bye.